Welcome to the Nevis Newscast. Today is Friday, August 11th, 2017. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. The Department of Youth and Sports hosted the closing ceremony for its 14th annual Summer Job Attachment Program, SJAP, and Professional Development Job Preparation Workshop, PDW, yesterday evening at the Nevis Performing Arts Center, NEPAC. The 5-week internship program saw a total of 47 interns selected for the various job opportunities for the SJAP, while 31 signed up for the first ever PDW, both of which are a part of the Keep Empowering Our Youth with Skills Keys program. Presenting the overview of the program was Youth Director Zanella Claxton.
Through the partnerships with the businesses, gave our young people an opportunity to have something under that work experience column of their resumes. And so we want to say thank you to all of the businesses who would have done an exceptional job.
She also explained that the participants of the PDW were exposed to a series of workshops and training sessions focusing on topics ranging from customer service to leadership rights and responsibilities. She also called on employers and members of the community to encourage the youth on Nevis and welcome their innovative ideas.
I want to challenge you to focus on those young people who bring something positive to the table and help them to nurture that positive energy so that they can also be change agents on the island of Nevis.
Also delivering remarks was Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Social Development, Keith Glasgow.
The Summer Job Attachment Program is vital as it addresses this critical area of social protection. The youth are a very important part of a special vulnerable group, especially youth who are poor. And so interventions such as the Summer Job Attachment Program aim to generate employment and provide, of course, critical skills for our youth. And these interventions are crucial, they're extremely important.
Glasgow also pledged the support of the Ministry of Social Development to the program.
The Ministry of Social Development is continually initiating programs and supporting programs that provide training, employment, and entrepreneurship opportunities so as to reduce youth vulnerability.
Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Social Development, Keith Glasgow. The Department of Agriculture's Marketing Division will be hosting a sale on Tuesday, August 15th at the George Mowbray Hanley Market in Charlestown.
That watermelons will be going for only $1 per pound. You heard right, only $1 per pound. And so persons should be able to take advantage of the watermelon on that day. Those of you who have bought melons before, those of you who are in need of watermelons, you'll be able to get them for only $1 a pound. And I can tell you once again, there are numerous varieties of watermelon that are in. There are large ones, there are small ones, and of course, you'll be able to decide what size watermelon you can buy on that day based on the cheap price of only $1 per pound.
Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Agriculture, Eric Evelyn, also spoke about the other item that will be on sale.
We'll be also having some cucumbers for only $1.50 per pound. So you'll be able to take advantage of both the watermelon as well as the cucumber sale. But of course, the main focus will be on the watermelons. We're asking you to take advantage of it, take advantage of the huge supply of watermelon that we have on the market at the moment. And of course, as I said, it will be watermelons from the farmers as well as from the Department of Agriculture. It's all happening Tuesday, 15th August at the market in Charlestown from 8 o'clock. Watermelons only $1 per pound. Please take advantage.
He then encouraged persons to take advantage of the offer.
Of course, we know that watermelons normally go for $2 a pound, $2.50 a pound sometimes, and so you're getting it for actually less than half the normal price that you normally pay. And so it is a fantastic deal that you should not miss. Same thing with the cucumbers. Cucumbers normally go sometimes for $2, $3 a pound, and you're getting them for $1.50 this time around. So we're asking you to cash in on the deal. I know it is right after Culturama when there is a hole in some people's pocket, but at the same time, you have to be able to cash in on the deal.
Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Agriculture, Eric Evelyn. The introduction of a national healthcare system has been a priority on the agenda for the government of St. Kitts and Nevis, said the Honorable Eugene Hamilton, Minister with responsibility for national insurance, at the sitting of the National Assembly held on August 10, 2017. The Minister explained that the National Health Insurance Scheme is a system of shared contributions and prepayment by persons for an array of health services to meet the health needs of a population. He also noted that the program is designed to increase efficiency in the healthcare system and to prove mutually beneficial for all stakeholders in the long term. He highlighted that the government, specifically the Ministry of Health, will collaborate with relevant stakeholders such as the St. Kitts and Nevis Social Security Board, the University of the West Indies, and other organizations to ensure the efficiency and affordability of the National Health Insurance Scheme. The minister said that although the anticipated cost of the program may be high, it can be made affordable through proper planning, collaboration, and implementation of efficient services that will help to sustain it. He also stated that the country is already spending a significant amount on healthcare and noted that in 2011, healthcare cost was approximated at $117 billion. He outlined his reasoning for the implementation of a national healthcare system, stating that many persons, because of limited earnings, are without health insurance and lack the full access to health care. He also conveyed that the rise in chronic diseases and the costs associated with proper care systems to combat these diseases further fuels the need for a national healthcare scheme. Government alone cannot cover all the cost of care for everyone, he added. The minister also gave a global perspective, linking universal healthcare as a progressive approach by governments to ultimately provide barrier-free access to quality health services to all persons. Still to come, Culturama 43 comes to a close with Cultural Street Parade. The details when we return.
At a loss as to what's going on in Nevis? Tune into NNC on NTV. Don't worry if you don't have cable either. NNC will bring the news to you wherever you are. Facebook and Facebook Live. YouTube and YouTube Live. NevisTVOnline.com. Roku app, NTV mobile app, Smart TV, Apple TV, and any other IPTV platforms. When me ANC and you ANC, NNC.
Welcome back. Residents on Nevis will now benefit from a residential rehabilitation program that counsels the participants in identifying, overcoming, and preventing life-controlling problems. Organizer and counselor Pastor Tibron Fleming explained that the Living Free rehabilitation program was introduced to Nevis for the first time earlier this year. She stated that after studying ministerial studies in St. Lucia, she traveled to Jamaica to do specific training with the Teen Challenge Staff Training School, a residential rehabilitation program where she was introduced to Living Free, a non-residential counseling program. Fleming also outlined the details of the program and the purpose of introducing it to the Federation.
There are three categories that it focuses in this program. That is substance abuse, behavioral problems, and relational problems. Examples are someone may have an alcohol problem, they abuse the alcohol, and maybe eating disorders. Maybe someone may have anger issues, uncontrolled anger. Someone may be in an abusive relationship, whether it is physical abuse or verbal abuse. One reason in which I wanted to bring these programs to St. Kitts and Nevis is because after doing some research here in St. Kitts and over here in Nevis, I realized, even by asking persons and reading newspapers and doing a little case studies here and there, I realized that the Federation needs a program that will intervene and give people skills in which they can break down problems, whether it's domestic problems, whether it's personal, emotional problems that they go through. And when they are given these skills or tools to unravel them and properly assess them, they can better make better decisions.
Fleming clarified that the program is open to every age and that the first staging of the program was completed in July with a graduation ceremony. Of the 9 persons who benefited from the program, 3 included a parent who would have lost her 3 children in a house fire, a young lady who faced physical abuse from her partner, and a gentleman with a substance abuse problem. Fleming explained that through the program, the participants learned better methods of self-expression, as well as they better understood the reasons why they should not be mastered by a substance. The objectives of the program are to understand life-controlling problems, how they develop, and the impact they have on individuals and families, how to prevent life-controlling problems and deal with them within your own life, and to help others with life-controlling issues. The 3 main areas of focus in the program are substances, behavioral and relational problems. Interested persons are asked to contact Pastor Fleming at 765-3148 or tbroses@hotmail.com. Culturama 43 came to a close with the parade and troops at last lap on Tuesday, August 8th in the streets of Charlestown. There were various junior and senior troops participating in the parade, which began at the Villa grounds and made its way through the streets of Charlestown. The streets were lined with many onlookers cheering on the revelers who paraded in their costumes. The parade culminated in the TDC parking lot, where a stage was erected and the junior and senior troops paraded their costumes for all to see. Here are the results for our Culturama 43 Cultural Street Parade. In the Fantasy Senior category, winner, Island Tires and Hardware and DC Trucking. Have you seen them? 566 points. First runner-up, St. James Fun Lovers, Legacies of St. James, 562 points. And second runner-up, Royal Rampage, Blue Crush with 516 points. In the Fantasy Junior category, winner, Badaye, Dancing with the Stars, 548 points. First runner-up, Charmaine Stevens, Tropical Fantasy, 399 points. And second runner-up, Joyce and Liebert Primary School, Celebration of Music, 233 points. In the Senior Float category, winner, St. James Fun Lovers, Legacies of St. James, 562 points. First runner-up, Department of Agriculture, Agriculture in Splendor, 412 points. In the Junior Float category, winner, P-Chicks Children's Store, P-Chicks, 338 points. In the Senior Folklore category, winner, Cotton Ground Masquerades, 507 points. First runner-up, On the Spot, 471 points. And second runner-up, Homeless by Zumbai, 237 points. In the Junior Folklore category, winner, David Dynasty Masquerades, 500 points. First runner-up, Togetherness Masquerades, 471 points. And second runner-up, Grassroots Masquerades with 432 points. And that brings us to the end of this edition of the Nevis Newscast. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Thank you for viewing.